Hi everyone and good afternoon to you. Today I'm here to show you on how to make your wafer paper. Okay, so I have here my cover with water. I have my clean what's it called? Aluminium foil paper. I have here my rice paper. Okay, can you see it? And I also have here my color if I want to color. So let's get to it now. Now the first thing I try to do is to create a particular design using my foil. Yeah, I can actually use a silicone mat, which I'm going to show you in the process, but let's try to cut this into whatever style you really love to carve your wafer paper to. So I like it like this. You can also carve it like this if you want. Okay, if you want something deep, or you just want something very abstract, nothing too serious and all whatnot, you get. So the design is up to you, it's up to your hand, depending on how you want to shape it or to your taste. Okay, so let's get to this. Here is my rice paper. Sometimes it looks like it's hot, but it's not an issue. Yeah, I just dip inside the water. Yeah, just allow the water soak into it for about 1 minute. All right, just embed it because it's quite a little bit hard, so you need it to be softened for you to work with. So we're going to allow it inside the water for about 1 minute, and then we'll come out and place it on the design or pattern that we've had already. All right, so I work with foil and I work with silicone mats. So if I have a lot of paper I want to run, or with a paper, rice paper I want to roll, I work with foil. But you have to be very careful. So once you feel the softness, yeah, it's going to let you know when it's ready. You can actually feel that the dry part is already soft. Okay, and once that is soft, it means it's ready for you to carry on to your paper. So yeah, I'm gonna bring it down here, and then I'm gonna spread it on this, in that design. Okay, so this is going to take the shape of what you've already designed or what you've already patterned before. Now it's going to take that shape, and that's it. Okay, and we're going to leave this in the hot cupboard to dry, all right, till tomorrow, and then we'll bring it out, and then you're going to see what we're going to do with it. So the next one I want to show you is, if you want to color it, most of the time I like doing it plain, then I color thereafter. But if you want to color quite a number, you have to add your color to the water. Your water soluble color can be added to the water depending on the intensity of color you want to achieve. So okay, so this is fine. Let's assume we want to get a light blue. Yeah, but I just like my colors being plain, and then I'll work with it once I'm done. Once it's dry, I can paint with my color and edible spirits to give me the desired color. But if you want to go through this route, it's okay, it's fine, it's good. If you want to make it a little bit whiter, you can actually add your white icing color. There's a color, white icing color, Wheel Thin Products. So here is the silicone mat. Yeah, can I have clip around here? So I could just use this. Okay, so remember it should not stay for too long. You shouldn't stay too far from it. Get close to it and okay, make sure that it's fine. Okay. The clip is here and this is soft already. So sometimes when you have it all cut out like this, it's okay. It's not out of place, yeah. Depending on the design you want to achieve. So some people like their designs in different style, yeah. It depends on what you really want to achieve. Like I mentioned, you can want to clip it from here, I want to have your clip from there, and then maybe you want something. It's all dependent on your design. Okay, so we're going to leave it like this to dry. Let's do another one. Okay. Make sure it sits in the water well, and then once it sits in the water very well, you're good to go. Okay. One minute is fine. Don't need too much of the time. So once this sits in the hot coal for about some time, you should sit in there for about 20 hours, depending on your light. If you have good lights, fine. Yeah, but you can sit there for as long as it's dry, sure. That's the most important thing. So look at this. And I like to make this, even if it's dry, I can keep it for as long as I want to keep it, so that anytime I have a design I'm working on, I can pick it up and then use it to work on that design. So we're going to leave it like this and drop it in the hot cupboard, and then we'll be right back for the concluding part of this class. Thank you. Hello guys, welcome back. And this is our rice paper. Okay, it's basically done from the hot cupboard, right? So this is its firm. Yeah, this one is the one we did with the wrap. So I'm going to show you how to color it, and then maybe how to break it into pieces if you want to actually use it in pieces. So note that even if you are going to use this, it's already condemned, because see the way I'm peeling it off. I have to peel it off in a way that I'm careful, such that it doesn't break you have to do it gently, such that it doesn't break your rice paper. It will still retain that particular shape. I'm going to show you one of the cakes I used it for on my page. Like I told you, I prefer this because it gives me a lot of expression that I want. Okay, so for this part, I'll have to remove it very well. Okay, you have to be careful since it's dry, so I have to just remove every element of the what's it called right there. Okay, so this is the plain one as well. Now that got cracked away, right? You have to really be careful, okay, with your removal, or else you get everything all cracked up. All right, so this is beautiful. I love the expression this gives. Now look at this. So what am I going to do with this? Now, say for example, I want to sit this on my cake. I'm going to, for example, if I want to dust in color like gold, Let's try with gold. For example, this is a gold dust. I use bright gold. Yeah, pour little amounts. Add little edible spirits to it. Very little. I mean, it's not necessary. The spirit is not necessary. If I want to do it dry without the spirit, I can just touch the dust and then I'll just dust it, you know, to suit my taste. Gold, silver, whichever way I want to do that. Okay, did you see this? Looks really nice, right? And if I want to splash on it as well, I can decide to splash gold on it. If I don't want if I don't want a full painting of gold or any other color. Yeah, that's how you're going to color in any other color of your choice. Blue, pink, red, any color you want. I can splash on it. See the way I'm splashing on it. I can really splash on it to give it a very good part. Okay, so what does this look like? Really nice, right? So you can have this. Then you can also have it cut out. I don't want to spoil this, but yeah, let's see. I don't want the gold everywhere. I want it somewhere here. I want it somewhere here. The edges, you can go around edges. Just work with your tone, but this is basically what you need to learn. You need to learn how to make this, and then you can turn it to your own art anyhow you want it. Okay, you don't need to paint the back. The front is fine. Now, say for example, I want to work on this. Let's say I want to use another color for this. Let me get another bowl. Let's get pink color, a brush, yeah, a tiny brush. Yeah, and I'm gonna drop my spirit, little bit spirit, depending on my dilution or the intensity of color I want. If it's too deep, I'm going to dilute it with my edible spirits precise, to just give it that faint approach. So now look at this. You can paint in any color of your choice. Just showing the parts where you need to paint, spirit and the color. So if you have this bling, you don't need to except you just want to go through the process of, you know, coloring your water before you put this, and this will dry. Once it gets dry, I can still have my touch of gold on it if I want. So the expression is up to you. Whatever you want to feel is up to you. And then I can crack this up if I want. If I don't want the full one, if I want to use it in different style, I can crack it up. I can still crack this up if I want it in pieces like this. I'm going to show you some of the pictures I used, pieces like this to make beautiful creations. I'll show you one or two pictures where you see me apply this kind of method, where I have broken this, and then I'll just maybe use the tone of the color for the cake, maybe pink and whatever it is, any color of your choice, or you want to leave it plain and all that. And then this can actually go on the body of a cake. You can paint it as well. All depends on what you want. So this is our rice paper effects. Let's see, as you see sitting on the cake, it's going to look so pretty and nice. Yeah, this can actually sit on the body of a cake. I'll show you some of the pictures I actually used them for. So thank you very much for signing up for this class. It's been amazing being with you in the class. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me. I will definitely be glad to answer them. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Bye.